It's here, it's finally here. The Sims 4 Pufferhead Stuff Pack. All 64 items we are going to go through and take a look at. Let's start with the hairs, because that's a very good place to start. You get one solid color hair and one ombre. And a running theme that we're going to have, something I'm probably going to say a lot, is good color choice. Like this brown and this green, gorgeous. Love it. Sometimes EA, when they do ombres, don't necessarily pick the best colors. You'll look at the hairs and be like, I like one of the two. So I'm just not ever going to use this hair. And for all of the ombre hairs, I'm like, beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous, want, will use. And that's different than what I'm used to, especially with EA stuff packs. They sometimes pick odd choices. That's going to be a running theme, but poor girl is going to lose that hair because we need to look at some accessories and a very awesome wizard hat, and that hair's just not going to work with that. But look at that hat. Now, I have downloaded wizard hats before, and you get like two colors, blue and black, and maybe brown if they're generous, but look at all of these colors and patterns, like, dang! That's also going to be a running theme because most of the items in this pack have 10, some of the stuff have 20 or more swatches, which makes my heart so happy. Because there's two things I want out of any pack: practicality and versatility, and this pack has that in spades. Everything in this pack was, I would say, handcrafted or really thought about. You know, EA sometimes just picks a color. You know those things where you get something that you really love but nothing matches and you're just like, well, I can never wear this, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Most of the stuff in this pack has colors and colors and colors, so you can mix and match and be very versatile. And what's really nice is everything except maybe the wizard hat is practical. You can wear this stuff even if you're not doing a wizard or a magical. Like, look at the scarf. I could wear this whenever on my sim, you know, and it wouldn't look out of place. And that is something I think EA needs to learn. They need to learn versatility and practicality, because I think everybody would like more practical things. You know, we all know of those few items in the packs that have made us scratch our head and go, who would wear this? Who would want this on their sim? They just need to learn that. And this pack is just, it's basically a practical, versatile lover's dream, because everything you can mix and match and change, and there's so many swatches that you can basically make anything fit with anything else. I love it. I really do. I love all the colors, all the shades. This dusty pink, I don't like pink, but this dusty pink is like, wear me, I'm pretty. And I'm like, yes, yes, I will wear you because you're gorgeous. I wasn't expecting like the checkerboard at all. That was really a nice thing, nice touch to add a little bit of a pattern in there to make everything look beautiful. I love that there's different shades of colors. Like, there's 3 different colors of green. So if you are doing something like, you know, Hogwarts, you can have different Sims wearing basically the same like uniform, but you can change up the color a little bit. I like that. I also like that you can pretty much pick any one of the tops and like any one of the skirts and put them together and they will look nice. Wow, I can't believe that. Like, where have you been the entire time that I have been playing The Sims? Because you can just pick a random top and pick a random skirt and it looks nice. And I'm like, oh, I like this. I like this a lot. I really do. I like mixing and matching, and I have those things that I love. You guys have been around for a while. Will know that I have 2 dresses that I mix and match all the time. I keep finding recolors for them because they are legit my favorite thing. And I can now add those blouses and that skirt and that dress to that little tiny little pool of things that absolutely look good on everybody, and have as many colors as the as there are days in the month, and you can just mix and match and change up and still wear the same thing, you know. I get in that rut of things I really like, and I just want things that are practical and I can wear all the time in different colors, and this pack scratches that itch for me. It does. And we get shoes. Oh, thank you. I never have enough shoes. I just don't. And it seems like Max's match shoes are hard to find. I can go and get Alpha shoes for days, but Max's match shoes that look nice are hard to find. The guys get a nice t-shirt, and I like it a lot. Like, the house logos are cool, and there are a few interesting symbols and things. I like that dark gray on black. It's very subtle. I like subtle things. You know, you wanna rep a brand, but you wanna be subtle about it. And then the wizard hat fits on the guy too. So the wizard hat is for adults, kids, toddlers, teens. It's basically for everybody, which, thank goodness. I need little tiny toddlers running around in wizard hats. I do. I really do. They look so cute. Looks adorable. I won't go through all the colors because they're exactly the same, but looks so adorable on the little toddlers. Aww. I wish you had more though. I wish there were clothes for the toddlers and more for the children. Like, you know you've done a good job with a stuff pack when you've left me like wanting more and not longing for more, being like, this was a waste of time. I didn't get my money's worth. Like, desperately wanting more because everything is so nice. You know, that those are different things. I can't wait to like put these in my game permanently because I did pull all my custom content so I could find everything and not be overwhelmed with all of the custom content I have. And oh my gosh, another one of those. I didn't know this existed and I love it. Wow. I love the texture on that sweater. Very nice. Very pretty. I love the green. You know, I'm a green lover. Ooh, I love the texture on the scarf too. Like, thank you for giving us texture, because sometimes you just get stuff that is so boringly plain and flat. Love the texture. Yes, it's beautiful. Okay, into the what everybody's probably come for, all of the items. So there are a lot of items and stuff comes with swatches for days. Now, you might be wondering, like, why are the beds separate from the frames? They did address this and said it was so that people who wanted to recolor or change out the beds could do that. And that, again, is the hallmark of someone who thinks about their audience, thinks about what their community wants, and makes it. And A+ for them, because honestly, you thought about all of the colors, you thought about what your community would want from this pack, and you just knocked it out of the park. Just amazing. I love the colors, and I wasn't expecting the flowers, to be fairly honest. I wasn't expecting that. That is beautiful. And then some plain if you're not going for the craziness. Like, this is very versatile. If you want the magical, mystical, you can have it. If you just love the beds, you can have the normal stuff too. And I don't understand why EA can't figure that out. You don't have to go crazy and then people just don't use it because it's crazy. You know, you can make it, you know, so that people have the crazy if they want it, have the normal, and have the slightly weird. You know, I just don't understand why EA can't figure that out, because someone made this for free and figured it out. Oh man, I love the pillows. I really do. I love the little toddler bed. It is so adorable. Like, wow, where do you even begin with some of these colors? They're just so beautiful, and just, I love the thought and the care. And I wonder, did they make the patterns themselves? Because they're adorable. I've never seen patterns before. I was in love with this mirror, the Plum Bob mirror, forever. And these are little pictures that will go on the clip lines with the lights. Now, for me, this was like, oh my gosh, I can actually decide which pictures I want and how many I want to have on the clips. We had this conversation back in the last video where I was complaining about the in-game clips having way too many pictures, and I didn't like any of the pictures and they were boring. I can decide what I want, how many I want, and basically have a design for anything. I see like beets and mushrooms and flowers, and I can make my own to suit any room. I love that. I really, really love that. Again, giving people choice, giving people the opportunity to build what they want. That's what I really thought this game was about. You know, in past iterations of the game was giving people choices and letting them build what they want. And this pack is sort of like, I don't know how to say it, has opened my eyes to the fact that we haven't got a lot of choice. You know, the color wheel back in Sims 3 was what gave us choice. And now that it's gone, it's just, and we haven't been getting that many swatches, it really limits what you can do. It really limits how you can create. And that's pretty sad to me. It just is. Because it takes people that make fantastic things to show other people that the downfalls and how small our creativity box has gotten over the years. It's just, it's magical. This pack is just glorious. I love everything about it. I love all the color, all the choices, all the versatility, all the practicality, and I know a lot of people, that may not be your thing. You live for the crazy, outlandish stuff, and for a lot of us, we want stuff that, we want staples, I guess, is what I am trying my best to bring out. Is we want staples. We want things we can put in rooms after rooms and fall in love with. We don't necessarily want the kitschy, niche, outlandish things that we can't fit into a room, that looks out of sorts, that looks like you take a picture of the room and your eyes are immediately drawn to it, not in a good way. You're drawn to it like, I hate that thing. You know, there is nothing in this pack that I haven't just oohed and awed over. Like, nothing. There is absolutely nothing that I haven't sat here and gone, this is beautiful, I would want this in real life, give it to me, I have 10,000 things I can do with this. And I think that all comes down to thoughtfulness and thinking about what colors go together and trying your best to match colors with existing things in the game, which is something EA can't even do. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm seeing a lot of colors that I've seen before. I'm seeing a lot of colors when I cycle through the tables and the chairs and things. I'm like, that color looks familiar. I think I've seen furniture that I could match with that. I'm really, really happy. Like, I know this is completely 100% free, but I would be willing to pay 10 bucks for this. I would. I would be willing to pay $10 for this, and I would be happy. There would be no complaints from me, like zero complaints from me about this pack if I pay $10 for it. And I can't tell you the last time, I'm like so enamored by that scarf. Just, I love that scarf that I can move it around on everything. It's so cool. It's so unique of an idea. I can't tell you the last time that I bought a pack, even a stuff pack from EA, and felt this way. That felt so content. And I didn't pay anything for this. Like, I felt content. I felt like I got my money's worth. And I, again, didn't pay anything for this, but I felt like I got my money's worth. Like, happy, fulfilled. It's a weird feeling. Because I haven't felt this ever, I think, with The Sims. It's a very, very interesting feeling. And I love that this cubby, the books fit perfectly in there. Like, yes. And the swatches aren't just colors, they're positions of books. Like, thank you. That is so thoughtful, because no one wants to look at the same brick books all the time. They would like to see different orientations. So much thought, so much care. Just, it blows my mind. It does. That someone would do this to this extent. Like, we haven't even got to the actual, you know, Henry Puffer books in the game. There are 7 of them in the game. They're sitting there in the front. There are 7 books that you can actually read in this game. We haven't even got there yet. We'll get there. I'm working on the wallpaper. It's just, I don't feel torn. I just wish that EA would be more like this. I do. I wish they would not be so money grubbing and so lazy. I guess that's the way they've been for a while, is they just put out whatever. It don't matter if it matches. It don't matter if people will actually use it. It's whatever. And I think after paying for stuff so many times over and just being unsatisfied, that I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done paying for things. And I've stuck to that. I've stuck to that gun. And I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to know that a franchise that you love is not going down a path that you like, and talented creators can create amazing things, much better than EA that get paid to make things can. So let me know what your favorite item in this pack is. I think it's a shoe-in between the board game and the actual, like, books and the wallpaper and the clothes. Oh gosh, I can't pick one. So let me know what your favorite is, and I will see you guys next time. Hooray! You made it to the end. Looking for more adventures? Here's a few I recommend. There's the current playlist if you missed some episodes, and a brand new adventure I think you'll like. And don't forget about the cards in the upper right corner if you want more of our 1,000+ adventures together. I'll be back tomorrow with even more adventures. Bye!